Hello friends, today's topic is cheating husband. Let's rant.
Story time on how I found out that my ex-husband was cheating on me for 9 months with his coworker. During this time, my ex-husband was in the military and I thought we were happily married. I thought I was in a healthy marriage with this amazing man. And my ex-husband was due to deploy overseas for 9 months. This was my first experience as a military wife dealing with a deployment. And it was very, very hard because I missed him so much. And I honestly thought he felt the same way, but come to find out. Now, I feel like I shouldn't have to say this, but I'm still gonna say it because I feel like this is something that really got to me at that time. I was faithfully waiting for him for the entire 9 months. I never even had eyes for another man. And I was under the impression that the feelings were mutual. There were no red flags. He was never acting any different. So 9 months go by, we're reunited. Life felt blissful again. The marriage was rock solid. We were doing great. By this time, my ex-husband had already been back for about 2 weeks. Then I remember that he was assigned a 24-hour duty day. That's pretty much when the soldier has to work for a 24-hour shift. This is a day that I would never forget because it was so traumatic for me. So he's at work. And then I get off of work, I come home, make dinner, I bring him dinner. So I go in the building and I walk into the front desk and then I see his boss, his sergeant. This is a sergeant that I had met before during like family events. So I walk in and I'm like, hey, how you doing? I brung him dinner, but I also brung a little extra for you just in case you're hungry. It was like tacos or something. And that man looked at me like he saw a ghost. So at this point, I asked him, is everything okay? And he says, no, ma'am. Can I pull you to the side so we can talk about something? And he asked me, are you still married to so-and-so? I said, yes, that's my husband. He's always been my husband. This guy says, oh no, ma'am. He made it seem like he was going through a divorce with you, like he was separated. He had a girlfriend there for 9 months. That other soldier was walking around telling people that your husband was her boyfriend and they were literally a couple out there. They were publicly dating and nobody in the unit thought anything of it because he kept telling everybody that you and him were split up and that you and him were going through a divorce, and that you and him were not together. He also said a few other things about how he felt like I didn't deserve that and blah, 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 blah. Because even though me and his sergeant didn't know each other like that, but we had interacted at like family events and gatherings. I remember one year I had a Thanksgiving dinner and I invited a lot of the people from his unit and I invited him too. And he came over to our house and we had dinner. Like we would always get together at like events and gatherings. So we weren't friends because I don't befriend men, but we were cordial because of my husband. You know what I'm saying? In that moment, I remember feeling like my heart dropped all the way to my stomach. I remember asking him, so you're telling me the whole 9 months, the whole time he was over there, he was with that girl? And he said, yes, ma'am, I have no reason to lie to you. This is her name. This is her rank. This is what she looked like. That was his girlfriend. Everybody in the unit knows that he was with her. After he said that, I said, thank you so much for telling me this. I start walking away and heading towards my car. As I'm walking towards my car, my ex-husband is walking out of some room and then he sees me. He's like, hey, babe, where are you going? I just turn around and I look at him. And I just turn back around and keep walking. He follows me outside to my car and he's like, what's wrong? What's going on? What happened? So in that moment, I tell him, I found out everything I know about your girlfriend. However, this is not a discussion we're gonna have here in public. We're gonna talk about this at home. This man looked at me like he saw a ghost. He was just shocked. Like he couldn't believe what I was saying to him. He like snapped out of it and he was like, no, but I can explain. No, like it's a misunderstanding. Did my sergeant tell you that? Because that's the only person who was there. Like there's no, like he just started rambling like, no, like that never happened. That's a lie. Whoever told you that is just plotting against our marriage. He was spiraling, saying random stuff. In that moment, I tell him, we're not about to cause a scene here. I'm done talking to you. We will talk at home. I'm walking away now. Do not follow me to my car. So I walk back to my car and as I'm driving home, I'm literally breaking down, sobbing. I feel this like I said, like my heart dropped to my stomach. I felt so broken. I remember my heart beating really, really fast. I remember just crying, like sobbing, like to the point that I was speeding and I didn't realize it. And I got stopped by the police. This police officer stops me And as he's coming up to my window, he sees that I'm like crying. He's like, "Are you okay, ma'am? Do you know you were speeding?" Like, you know how they question you? I was like, "No, I'm not okay. I just found out my husband was cheating on me." And he asked me like, "Are you okay to drive?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm just sad. That's all." He's like, "Okay, well, no more speeding. I'm gonna let you go with a warning. I'm just gonna follow you for a little bit just to make sure you get home safe." I was like, "Thank you so much." I made it home. And the next day, my ex-husband comes home from his 24-hour shift. And let me know if you want a part two.
Crazy story. What do you think about this? Thank you for watching. Until next time.